Spectacular Spider-Man is the best cartoon ever. I get asked so many times in the comments what my favorite Spider-Man cartoon is, or just animated series overall in general, and it's got to be Spectacular Spider-Man, because, like, Ultimate Spider-Man, that series was good. I really enjoyed that overall. The new Marvel Spider-Man Maximum Venom thing, it's okay. I know I made a lot of videos on it, but it's really on the lower level of Spider-Man series. The 90s Spider-Man series, that's a great series. I really love that as well. But nothing tops the Spectacular Spider-Man. I grew up on this series, and even going back now and rewatching it, I actually plan on rewatching the whole series in a couple weeks here. I have every episode on DVD. It's just so good. The stories, the designs of the characters, the voice cast, is just so good. But if you're not familiar with this show, first of all, you need to watch this. It's like a requirement of any Spider-Man fan. But also, like, if you don't know about the story of what happened to this series, was basically it made it through 2 seasons. Everybody loved it. Nobody wanted it to be canceled, but it was canceled because of the whole Disney-Sony arguments and everything that was going on there. And basically Disney ended up acquiring the rights to Spider-Man cartoons and Spider-Man animated series. That's why we then got Ultimate Spider-Man. So even if they wanted to, Disney couldn't continue on Spectacular Spider-Man, at least at that time, because it was a Sony show. So they couldn't do anything. They just wanted the rights to Spider-Man back, and cartoons and animation was the best they could do. So they were like, all right, let's take it. And they probably would have continued Spectacular Spider-Man, but they couldn't. So then they had to kind of reboot it, and then they created Ultimate Spider-Man, which, like I said, is a good show too. But it's just not anywhere near as good. And, you know, we've kind of lost hope on this show. Like, I love going back and rewatching it, but we're all like, there's no chance that it's getting brought back, ever. Until now, because yesterday I saw this tweet from Greg Wiseman, who is the creator of the show or producer or something like that. And he retweeted Budza's tweet. Saying, every night I pray to the good Lord above that this show gets finished and that you come back to write it, at Greg Wiseman. And then he retweeted it and just had a smiley face, you know, with the colon, semicolon, and the parentheses thing. I don't know the exact names for it. I'm not that smart. So everybody kind of took this as, oh my god, is he teasing something? Is he teasing something? I mean, it could be that just that makes him smile, so that's why he did a smiley face. But hopefully, this means that he is teasing something, and it would make a lot of sense, because with Sony and Disney being kind of friends at the moment, with them working together on the MCU Spider-Man films, it'd be cool if maybe they could work something out here, because we've got all the other Spider-Man series on Disney+, so why not bring a Spectacular Spider-Man onto Disney+, and maybe even make a 3rd season? Like, that would be epic. I would love that, because they had planned a 3rd season, and we've heard some of the plans they had. They were going to introduce the Hobgoblin, and Scorpion, and Hydro Man, and Carnage, and the Sinister Six was going to come back, and it just sounded so good, and I would love to see it. But is it actually going to happen? I don't know. They've got to know that everybody would love this. Same thing goes for, like, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That series was so good, and I absolutely loved that. And now with Disney Plus opens up so many opportunities for things like this to happen. So I would just absolutely love for this to happen. But if we can't get a season 3, maybe we could get some other sort of thing with this character to wrap up his storyline after it kind of just got cut short at the end of season 2, like possibly seeing him in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 2, because that's totally possible. They have multiple versions of Spider-Man there, and in the post-credit scene for the first movie, we popped in, we had Spider-Man 2099, and then he went to a scene from the classic, I think it's the original Spider-Man series that was on in, like, the 60s or something like that. So I think that means that 60s cartoon version of Spider-Man is going to be in Into the Spider-Verse too. So why not throw in another cartoon version of Spider-Man with the Spectacular Spider-Man? Because everybody loves him so much. Plus, it will be so easy to get the voice actor back for him. I believe it's Josh Keaton, because he loves this character, and he loves this character so much that he actually came back to do a voice on the new Spider-Man series, Marvel Spider-Man. Except on there, he was voicing Norman Osborn, I think. But still, like, that'd be awesome. So I would absolutely love for this to happen. I really, really want a Spectacular Spider-Man Season 3. But guys, let me know down in the comments below. Do you think that Greg Weisman was teasing something here? And do you think we will actually get a Season 3 ever? So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.